First, writing should be clear, concise, compelling, and credible. These 4 C's are extremely important for creating any content online. And I'm saying specifically online because the attention span of your visitors online, as compared to the amount of content visible, is extremely short. It's within these 3 to 4 seconds that your visitor is going to make up his mind of whether he wants to go ahead reading your article or he wants to move away. That's why these 4 C's become very important to the success of your content. So, first thing, clear. What do we mean by clear? As I already mentioned to you, the attention span of your visitor is very short when he or she is online. That's why you first need to have a very clear, to the point beginning. Your intro to whatever you have should be extremely short and clear. Moreover, your content should be structured. How will you create the structure? You have a different structure for every format of writing, which we will discuss once we go into the depth of each module. But it's very important to have content which is structured. A structured content makes it very easy for the visitor to follow, and the navigation for him or her becomes much easier. And he ends up reading much more than he wanted to. Furthermore, your content should be easily understood by your target audience. You say, ma'am, what does that mean? Easily understood means you'll keep it as simple as possible. Do not complicate your content. Second, concise. What does concise mean? Both of them have a very different meaning. Who to? Brief and concise. Brief is normally, which we talk about it from the short point of view, that keep it brief, keep it short. Brief basically means is when you simply cut out words to reduce the composition of the word count desired. So you are restricted to a word count. That's why you choose to keep it brief. A lot of times you may remove a lot of even important points because you have to be within that word count. But when we come to concise writing, here it means telling the entire story in few words without the fluff. What do I mean by the fluff? If here we are trying to describe something in 4 or 5 words, you will cut it to 1 word. How to do that? I'll be giving you a sheet towards the end of the day. It's a concise writing sheet which will explain to you how you can use 1 word instead of 3 words. Not only that, it makes your entire piece of content very active. So passive voice and active voice is also kind of taken care when you make your content concise, right? So you could explain your entire story in the fewest possible words. In other words, no rambling, no repetition, right? You keep it as direct as possible. So the first C was clarity, second, concise. Third, compelling. Your content could be easy to read, short and sweet, but it must also be interesting, engaging, and informative. Because only when your content is compelling will your prospective reader take one step into reading your entire article, or at least going through your entire article. Please understand, when we write content, we have multiple links within the content, right? So always remember, it should be interesting, engaging, and informative. So how do you make it interesting? By understanding who your reader is. We will be taking a path where I'll explain to you in depth how you can get into your reader's head. and start writing for him or her. In other words, if I want to make my content compelling, I need to understand my reader's problems so I can address it, his fears so I can show him a solution, his needs, his concerns, his worries. I must be able to address all of his challenges. It's extremely important that you understand your reader, because only when you have a good profile of your reader, you could write compelling content. Okay? Credible. The last C, credible. Please understand, we live in an age of skepticism. What is that? Doubt. We are always doubting the information that we come across. We do not easily believe it. So it becomes very important to build your credibility and overcome the doubts of your reader. In other words, if he has a doubt, you need to overcome that doubt. And how do you do that? First is by being on the online media in various platforms. What I mean by that is, when somebody would Google your product, your company, your service, whatever, there should be enough content on the Google. Whether it's Google, whether it's a social media platform, doesn't matter. But first, publish enough content about your company or yourself, so he can start developing trust. And second, put out your reviews, your testimonials, your awards. If you do not have any of that, at least put out information regarding facts and figures about your product. That's where your research skills come in. Because when you quote another website and say, you know what, Google says that 91% of the search happens only on Google's page 1. When I say something like this, you're not trusting me. You're trusting the fact that Google says that 91% of the searches begin on the page 1 of Google. Therefore, it's important for you to get your content on page number 1. This is a small example I give you. But if I tell you, you know what, I think that it's very important to be on page number 1 because I think so, you won't believe me. But when I say Google says, it's coming from the head, from the horse's mouth. So it's very important that when you're starting off initially by distributing content online, and you do not have many testimonials, you do not have many awards, at that stage it's good to quote from someone who is higher than you. Because what are you trying to do is, you're trying to establish credibility. Fair enough? So the 4 C's, extremely important: clear, concise, compelling, and credible. This is something that you're going to understand and execute in each and every piece of content that you write. Invariably, you will end up incorporating these 4 C's. ठीक है?